I think I'm scared. I think I'm scared. I don't think I'm scared of getting older. I think one of my biggest fears is squandering the beautiful things, gifts, talents, skills, abilities, resources, time, energy that Father Yah has blessed me with. I'm afraid of squandering that, and like at this point, what I'm doing to try to keep that from happening is just writing out plans the best way that I can and just following what I write down instead of thinking so much about it and considering and stuff like that. And just trying stuff, because the more I think about it, the more I ponder, the more I try to look into the future, I have a higher chance of self-sabotaging. And that's definitely something I'm realizing and learning that I do quite well. Which is crazy because I feel like I didn't do that as much when I was younger. Like I didn't self-sabotage as much. But I seem to do it often. And it sucks. I've gotten a lot better at self-sabotaging. And I think a lot of it comes from the belief that I can't do things well, that I'm inadequate, and all this other negative self-talk. But I'm fighting and working to keep that from happening. And I think, again, the best way for me to do that is to just follow the script. And so it's important for me that I write it as plain as possible and just follow it. And like, I think that's what's going to help me. And I'm grateful that Father Yah has given me some vision and, again, some clarity and understanding. And I'm continuing to ask for more clarity and understanding. And again, I'm grateful that for a wife that is very loving and supportive. But I just gotta, again, write the vision, make it plain, and then just follow it. And don't ask no questions, don't any of that. Because that, once I start doing that, I get off script, which is interesting because I feel like it's kind of like acting or performing in another way. Like sometimes, like if you're memorizing lines for a song or for a play or whatever, and you practice it, you run over it over and over and over again. And when the day of the performance comes, the thing that usually messes us up is thinking beyond the moment. Thinking beyond the moment and thinking beyond just following the script. Especially if you've practiced and practiced and practiced. Like, you got this. You know the words. You know how the song goes. You know how the scene goes. But when you start to think about the things outside of what you've practiced, what you've been committed to, and what you've developed, that's what jacks you up. You start thinking about somebody sitting in the audience. You start thinking about and wondering how people see you or view you. You start getting in your head. You start doubting. You start letting fear and other thoughts creep in. And you get distracted. And when you get distracted, that's when you start to forget lines. That's when you start to mess up. And it's crazy because that happens so often. But once you're like in the flow, like once you're in the moment and you're just vibing, even if you do mess up, it doesn't stop you. Like, even if you have to ad-lib, you're still in the groove. You still know what you know. And you still have that level of confidence, and you still have that level of, like, I would describe it as fun that keeps you going. And like that's something I know I need to do. Like, I need to definitely have fun, but I just need to trust myself and follow the script. The script that Father Yah has given me, and the script that I have envisioned for myself. Like, I just have to stay committed to that. And if there needs to be some improv, if there needs to be some pivoting, I'll figure it out. And I have to trust the director of my life to lead me and guide me and keep me, you know?